sustain, and I'd like to show you a few quick ways that you can increase your arm and core strength that are necessary to perform a lot of the different yoga asanas. So you basically need a couple blocks or some thick rolled up towels so that they're about the thickness of the block. And you need a strap or a belt will work, then a mat or just someplace comfy to lay, and then a blanket or a towel, and a slick surface on which you can slide. So to practice protraction and retraction, protraction is just rounding the spine and bringing the shoulders forward, drawing the belly in. Retraction is drawing the shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and those muscles between your shoulder blades, the rhomboids that draw the shoulder blades in and toward your spine. So retraction and protraction. So that's going to be really important in the exercises that we're going to show here. So first of all, we're going to grab the belt or strap pretty wide, so way wider than your shoulders. And then feet together or a little space between them either way. We're going to sink back into chair, hips way back, so if you look down you can see your toes in front of your knees. Keep the belly drawn in. We're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, pull against the strap, so you're pulling the ends apart, and drawing the elbows down and back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So we're breathing in, and then retracting as we draw the shoulder blades towards one another. We're breathing in, breathing out. So I'm pulling the hands away from each other against that strap, and I'm drawing the elbows down and in towards the center of my back, retracting and squeezing the shoulder blades. And then we're going to use this strap long ways, like this, behind our back, about just above the bra line. And we're going to sink down into a warrior two. So toes straight out towards the end of the mat, knees the same direction as toe, lower that front thigh so it's parallel, at least as low as we can, right? The back foot parallel with the back of the mat. So I'm going to reach the arms out nice and long and squeeze the shoulder blades back so I don't feel that strap rounding at all. I'm going to take a breath in, and as I breathe out, I'm going to lower the front elbow so it's right in front of my knee. I'm going to gently push against the knee. I'm going to keep drawing the shoulder blades towards one another as I rotate my eyes up to see the sky. There's a sky above the ceiling. And then we're going to bring our eye gaze right back down and come all the way back up. We're going to just rotate the feet around so we're effectively doing warrior two on the other side. So I'm lengthening the arms away from one another, squeezing and drawing the shoulder blades back, opening the chest. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, lower the front elbow right in front of that knee, and keep the belly drawn in. Rotate the eyes up towards the sky, and as you rotate them back down, come all the way back to stand. All right, we're going to make a quick loop here, if I can do it quickly. Okay, a little bitty loop, loop it into itself. Using that warrior two again, I'm going to put it under the ball of my foot, step back into my warrior two stance. I'm going to wrap this around my hand so it's about warrior two hands high. I'm going to breathe in. As I breathe out, I'm going to pull against that strap, trying to raise this arm up to the ceiling. You'll really feel it here and in your shoulders and in your back. I'm going to release that. Breathe in. As I breathe out, I'm going to try and pull against that strap and raise it up. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to quickly slip that from one foot to the other. Come back into my warrior two stance. Wrap that strap around. Set it up. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, I'm pulling against that strap. So I'm raising this arm up towards the sky. Keep the belly drawn in, that hip turned under, nice strong warrior two. And release. We're going to slide that off. We're done with our strap. We're going to grab our blocks and place them to the end of the mat about shoulders width apart. Step back about 12 inches or so. And we're going to take a breath in, and as we hinge forward at our hips, we're going to plant our palms squarely on the block. Crown of my head is gonna be pointing straight down between those blocks. Draw the abs up and in. And as I do so, I'm gonna raise up to my toes. I'm gonna release the heels down, look forward, breathe in. As I breathe out, I'm gonna protract. I'm gonna draw the belly in, chin towards the chest. That weight is in the palm of the hand. It's really helpful if you're trying to get up to pressing into not just a headstand, but a handstand. You need that alignment and that strength through the shoulders. So we're gonna take these blocks out to the side of our mat. Again, about shoulders width apart. We're gonna take a big wide stance out. Palms squarely on the blocks, similar to what we just did. So as I breathe in, I'm gonna lengthen my spine. As I breathe out, I'm gonna take the crown of my head, point it straight down between those blocks, pull my abs up and in, and raise the heels. Now some of you could even do this without the blocks. So take a breath in, lengthen. As you breathe out, draw the abs up and in, lengthen the arms more, lift the heels up, and shift the weight more into the hands. All right, we're gonna do one more with the blocks. So sit back on your heels. We're gonna place the blocks right outside your thighs and prepare for Lolasana, which is also known as pendant pose. So we're gonna place the palms squarely on the blocks again. We're gonna take a breath in, and as we breathe out, we're gonna draw the belly up and in, raise the knees up towards the chest, and lower right back down. So the weight is in my palms and my arms, and my core then is lifting me up. So that's why there's not a lot of weight in my feet. So we're gonna do that again. And this time, as we have the core lifted up and in, we're gonna lift one foot, and then the other. And you'll notice there's not much weight in the feet, so it's relatively easy to lift the feet up because your core strength and your arm strength is what's keeping you lifted. We're gonna do that one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift up one foot, and then the other. All right, so in full pendant pose, you'd have both feet lifted. But for practice purposes, let's just try one and then the other, or just drawing the knees up first. Okay, so we're gonna set these aside. We've got one more to show you. Off of your mat, onto a slick surface with your blanket or towel. I'm gonna lower my hips right onto that towel. Stretch the arms out, press the tops of the feet gently into the floor, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're gonna draw the palms and forearms back, and then pull myself forward up into Sphinx. So I'm lifting forward with the chest, shoulders away from my ears. I'm gonna push back out. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're gonna draw the palms and forearms back. I'm gonna pull against the floor in order to slide the hips forward into Sphinx. Now, one reason that's really helpful in doing Sphinx is it makes you realize how important it is to pull against the floor, bringing the chest forward and contracting the muscles in your back, not just trying to rapidly arch the spine and pinch the spine. Well, I hope you had fun using props to do some pushing and pulling exercises to help strengthen your arms and your core for your yoga practice.